What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another F1 Manager video. If you haven't been following along, go ahead, check out in the top right corner. I'll put the playlist there, and you can go have a look at all the episodes I've had from last year's F1 Manager if you want to, and also this one as well. But if you haven't been following along, you'll know Theo Pourchaire is in that seat alongside Yuki Tsunoda, ready for his third race in Formula 1, and we're still bottom of the standings. You can see 4 points is all we've got. We've got to try and pick up some points. I think Japan will be a little better for us than last week's race, which was in Singapore, which doesn't really suit us. I think more of a high-speed track. I think Suzuka will be better for us, and we can be more competitive here. Qatar will probably be a good one. Maybe Austin as well, and hopefully we can get one more big upgrade to come in for maybe Mexico or Brazil to just about push us over the edge and get a P9 or maybe a little bit higher. The more teams have voted for the financial change than voted against. So this is going to be the new season prize share. More people at the top are going to get more. We have to finish in the top 4 to benefit for this, or finish down in 10th, because yeah, you're getting less money at the bottom. That's not good. There we go. There's the first of one of our new signings. We're bringing in Alan Permain at the end of the season for next year. 90 rated. I mean, we're trying to poach as many of these as possible. So we've got a new sporting director coming in, Alan Permain, who's 90 rated. We're going to try and get some different engineers. We might keep Pierre Hamlin, but we might also bring in a new race engineer that we're scouting. So having a look, this is a guy that I'm interested in. 32 years old, 82 rated, and he's in F2. So he's not going to want too much money. We probably won't have to spend too much on him. So that could be a shout. But then you've also got other people up here. So if we can get maybe Marcus Dudley, not Marcus Dudley, Ben Mitchell up here, we might go for him, and then we might go for the F2 one as well, and we'll kind of do a whole revamp on the staff, and we'll see what we can do. Although Matthias Spinney does have 2 more years left, so we would have to break his contract. We are trying to get, we do have a new head of aerodynamics coming in. You can see Dirk De Beer, but we are trying to get a new technical chief as well. We have gone with just the research. I was looking at the designs, but to me it was like, do we spend all that money and all that research and all that time on an upgrade that might not even get us out of 10th place? So we're just going to stick with the car for the rest of the season, and the research will go in for next year, hopefully, so we can jump up the grid that little bit. We've started on the chassis, started on the front wing. Only problem is we're low on money, so we're going to start another research after this Grand Prix in Japan. This race has about 2 million riding on it right now. You see the qualifying. If we finish inside the top 15 in qualifying, so one of our drivers makes Q2, we get 1 mil. And then if one of our drivers finishes inside the top 15, we get another 1 million. So there is a lot riding on this Grand Prix because we need that money big time. I mean, we have to send... This is Pourchaire's car. Pourchaire, his engine, ERS, and gearbox is pretty much gone thanks to De Vries. We kind of can't do much. I don't want to buy any new car parts because we don't have the money. So he's going to have to go out on used car parts. We're going to send him out as least amount as possible, but get him through this Grand Prix at least. Tsunoda currently P13. I mean, you look at it. Alonso had a moment, so he's down in P19. Look, 4 minutes and 44. He's way out of it. I'm sure Piastri, Zhou, they might have been held up, so we've got to improve. Starting the laps now. We need something big from at least one of them. We need Q2. Gasly is probably going to improve. I'm sure Piastri, Sargent, or Bottas, one of those, will beat Tsunoda's time. So I'm pretty sure our drivers have to improve. Tsunoda's first sector is an improvement. 31.3. What is that relative to Pourchaire? 31.4. Okay, they're both on it. They're both on it. They're both cooking. I think we might actually be all right. Piastri in the pits. So Piastri can't improve. I'm not sure where Bottas is. I think we're good. Tsunoda's good, but let's see if we can improve anyway. Is Alonso going to get in the way? He does. He does get in the way a little bit, you know. Pourchaire. Could we have both drivers in Q2? Hold on a second. Tsunoda's through. He doesn't improve because of Alonso. Pourchaire, 19th. He is running on a washed engine. I'll give him that. That's big in the fact that we get... That's huge in the fact that we're getting 1 million from it. So we're buzzing. We're about to start a final flying lap. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness me. We almost crashed into the Haas as we're about to start our flyer. Alonso starts his flyer as well. This is not very good timing, but we'll see what Tsunoda can do. He got blocked on his first lap, so he should at least be able to improve, but he's going to be in the dirty air somewhat of Fernando Alonso up ahead. And there's not really many places you get a slipstream. I guess you can get it down the back straight. We've already went through the pit straight. So it's not too good for Tsunoda. He is going to improve, though. It's a 31.3, similar to what he did in Q. I think we could certainly move up the grid, maybe around the Williams drivers as we go green in the middle sector. It's 37.4. Doesn't really give me too much because I'm not sure what we're comparing it to, but up to the line. Where can Tsunoda put his car? Oh, he's so close to making it to P14. I think because we were a little close to Alonso, that kind of hurt us a little bit. Everything screams a two-stop to me. Soft mediums. You know, I like going aggressive. Let's go soft mediums, see if we can use that pace at the start to get through a few cars. And we're not going to go too low on fuel for either driver because what seems to be the case is us just saving fuel the whole time because we've underfueled so much. The reason why I like underfueling though is because we're that much quicker at the start and we can kind of stay with the front guys. It just hurts us when there's no safety cars, no red flags, and we have to start fuel saving before halfway through the race. So we are only going to go 2 laps under, which is still probably about 4 to 5 kg. Come on, let's get a good start. You know what we haven't seen so much this season? We haven't seen like any real first lap crashes where they said that was going to be like a new addition on the game. There was going to be more of those. So we haven't yet seen one. Are we going to see one into turn 1 now? Nope, we all get through nice and cleanly. We hold on to P14, Pourchaire back in P19. So Tsunoda's the only real one that can probably score us points. Pourchaire, his engine is ropes. It's going to be, he'll get it through the end of the Grand Prix, but we're probably going to need to take brand new engines and everything, and we'll be falling into debt, and the team will be asking questions. But we started off all right. Alonso dropping down the order, I think. But Tsunoda, hold on to that P14. Not a bad start. What we need, Yuki, is you to hang on to the back of this pack. Hold on to the back of Hulkenberg. Norris is the lead driver, and he's already dropping away from the top 10. How have we just lost a second there out of the final chicane? What have you done? We've got Gasly all over the back of us now. We don't have the pace. Whoa. Alex Albon, where are you off to, mate? You can't park there, fella. What are you doing? So the main problem we have is that we're on the same strategy as pretty much everybody around us. The only way we can make it different is maybe we pit a couple laps earlier. People could be going into the mediums next and we're going into the softs. I think the softs is the right strategy. Try and jump ahead. What we could do is Tsunoda. Maybe pit around lap 14 in 4 laps. Try and get that jump, go into another set of softs and go aggressive. Because, I mean, we're in that DRS of Norris. I think we just go for the undercut. Hit him now onto a fresh set of softs and just go ham. Just to try and get the undercut work. And worst case scenario, we put on the hards if it's too early. So, we're going to pit him now onto a brand new set of softs. We're going to be the first of any driver to come into the pits. And this is just an aggressive strategy from us to try and make something work. We're going to keep Pourchaire out on the regular strategy. Just so we've got one thing going normal. As into pits, it's a good pit stop. It needed to be a good pit stop for this to work. Tsunoda, clear air, do your thing. Do your thing, mate. Last lap, 32.6. Last lap for like Hulkenberg is a 34.9. We're gaining about 2.5 seconds. We could come out ahead of the Haas cars here. That's how good his pace is right now. We're going for the big undercut, and it could actually pay off. You know, Albon's just come into the pits. Look how far behind he is. Have we done a masterclass strategy? Guan Yu Zhou has even came out ahead of Albon. Well, I guess Albon had that spin, didn't he? And he was back to the back. But Tsunoda, he's catching up to Pourchaire. Magnussen into the pits. This is the interesting one. Hulkenberg into it. It's a double stack for Haas. Go on, have a stinker. Have a stinker under Hulkenberg's pit stop. Norris stays out on those wash softs. A lot of people coming into the pits now. This is going to be decision time for Tsunoda. It's a slow stop. It's a slow stop. It's slow for both of them now. The Haas cars have had a nightmare. This could be Tsunoda's time. Where is Tsunoda? He's rounding the final corner now. He's coming out ahead of both of them. Go on, Yuki. Oh no, he's not gonna come out ahead of Magnussen, I don't think. But he will. Oh no. We'll look at. Oh, Pourchaire's ahead. He is going to come out of Hulkenberg after that slow stop. The undercut has worked wonders. But obviously, it's going to help the others now that they're on the fresher tyres. But we take that. We've got something to work with now. Pourchaire could also hold up Magnussen a little bit. But we're going to... Actually, we should probably pit Pourchaire. They're on the medium tyres as well. We've got a different strategy. We've got a different way. Could it work? We're going to follow the other cars with Pourchaire. We're going to go mediums with Pourchaire. So then he has a softs at the end of the race. In case like a safety car comes out and the softs are the better tyre. So we're going to split the strategy a little bit with Pourchaire. He's not scoring points anyway. He's kind of there just to get to the end of the race. Just don't crash. And I feel a bit bad for him because his engines are a lot worse. And he's just there just to get some experience in the car as well for next year. We want him to kick on next year. This year, not too worried about, although we will take any points possible because we are struggling in the constructors. So Porchera into the pits. Tsunoda, this could be... I don't think we're going to get points, but it's very good in the fact that we're trying to get that top 15. Porchera, 2.3 seconds. Look at that. Good job from the team as he comes out. Oh, he's dead last. Hulk is knocking on the door. I tell you what, he might be doing more than knocking on the door in a minute. He's looking for a move on Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki, mate, go on. If you could hold him up, this will be huge. We're going to go always defend. Just defend against him down the straight. You've got the speed. Come on, Yuki. Hulkenberg's looking at it. No, thank you. Tsunoda, hold him firm for now. Alonso into the pits. Yep, he comes out miles ahead. Gasly into the pits. He will be out behind us as Hulkenberg is going to go down the inside of Tsunoda. He gets it done. Okay, yeah, we kind of knew that was coming at some point. Now we can run our own race because he's got loads of clear air. I think we've done wonders with a pit stop. We've gone aggressive, and I think it's worked out. Norris on a fresh set of softs is going to be chasing us down. He is one person that we did manage to undercut, but we might have to think about saving fuel at some point as well. We're not quite halfway. We're going to keep going balanced. We'll wait just a little bit before we do that. Here's one to celebrate. Porchera down the inside of the Alfa Romeo. Go on, fella. Let him cook. Come on, Yuki. Try and hold him off. Hold him off another lap. Down the straight. He's going to have to DRS. He's going for it. Around the outside. Lando Norris on Yuki Tsunoda. He gets it done. Hold on. Tsunoda fights back. Who's this Alpine? Ocon just pit as well. Ocon comes out ahead of both of them. There's a yellow flag. Drama somewhere else. But Norris does get past. We're going to have to let him go. That's a little bit annoying. Hulkenberg running wide. But that seems to have done hardly any effect. So Hulkenberg stays miles ahead. Ocon going to the end of the Grand Prix on those hard tyres. That was huge for his race to get out ahead of both of us. And we're falling into the clutches of Pierre Gasly here. We're struggling on these softs now. Do we pit soon? I don't know. Multiple cars crashed. We need a safety car big time looking at our fuel. Oh, it's the cars behind us. Albon and... Is that Bottas or Guan Yu Zhou? Oh, yeah. That's a pretty major crash. I mean, I would take a safety car for that, but nothing's coming. I think it was Albon and Bottas. That brings Porchera back into it. Go on, Porchera. You could maybe take over cheeky P17 if you close into that battle. Hulkenberg comes into the pits. I'm curious, is Hulkenberg going to go on the mediums? Mediums probably do make the end of the Grand Prix. Yeah, he is going to go on the mediums. We're going to go on the hards just to be a little safer. We're focusing more on that P15 position that we want to keep as well. Come on, have a good pit stop. We've had too many poor pit stops recently. It's a good pit stop, 2.5. We take that any day of the week. Where's Porchera coming out relative to Tsunoda? He is going to come out ahead. Come on, Tsunoda. Beat Guan Yu Zhou. We need to go ahead of Guan Yu Zhou. This is big for our race. Ah, no. No. Yuki ran wide. I don't think he's lost too much time, but this is not good. He's our driver to get us inside the top 15. Keep going. Okay, that's not too bad. But yeah, please don't put it in the wall. I don't think he's not done any damage to the car. But don't do that, Yuki. We need you. We need you in the points, mate. Albon into the pits. This is someone that Porchera is fighting, so we're interested. How... Oh, they're taking a 5-second penalty right now. I was like, what are they doing? Go on, have a poor pit stop. Nope. Looks good for Williams. They're away. They've used the 5-second penalty. Where are they coming out relative to Bottas? It's going to be close. I think Albon might just about have him. Yeah, it looks like it. So Bottas down the straight. Are they going to be fighting on pit exit? No, Albon miles ahead, even with the 5-second penalty. More people coming into the pits. Norris took a pit stop. He's onto a fresh set of mediums. They also had Piastri as well. So they did a double stack at McLaren, which is pretty weird. And Guan Yu Zhou, look at that. Gets out ahead of Piastri. That's huge. And I'll tell you what's not huge. Piastri's on the softs. He's not... I think the hards are the wrong tyre. I think we've messed this up here. Good pit stop for Theo Porchera, please. It looks all right. Yellow flag. What's going on here? We'll take a safety car. We kind of need one. I want Tsunoda on a fresh set of softs instead. Porchera out of the pits. The yellow flag. Albon spin. That's good. We don't want him chase us down. He's had a stinker of a weekend. What's he done? He's just dropped it. Oh, my days. Alex Albon, this is a day to forget for you. But Tsunoda in his home Grand Prix, if he gets top 15, it might not be a day to remember for the team, but it would be a very good result. As Porchera gets out ahead of Bottas, he's in P17. This could be a decent result from Porchera, and maybe he could pick up the pieces for Tsunoda, who is really struggling in that P15. We've got to tell him to defend for his life. Piastri's through. Piastri is through. We might have bottled this. We might have bottled this. I think I have bottled it. Why did I go onto the hard tyres? Sargent still has to pit. He's going to drop behind us, so we might be all right with that P15. But this is poor. We've had a bit of a nightmare. Poor Chair trying to push. Get out of that DRS of Valtteri Bottas. We do have to be careful of fuel. Sargent into the pits now. Just have a slow pit stop just to help us out. Sargent's struggling just to pull away. For God's sake, what's going on? Tsunoda's got no chance on old hards. I can't believe we've had a strategy blunder like this. I can't believe the hards just don't work. Why didn't I go on mediums? The start was good to pit onto the softs early. But then to go onto the hards instead of the mediums has been a huge mistake. Look at that. 4 seconds already to Piastri. We are mudded. We are a lap down, so we don't have to worry about fuel as much. This is going to be easy for Logan Sargent. Sargent, is he going to get us? No, we hold him another lap. 10 laps of this. We can't hold him 10 laps. We could hold him enough. Maybe for... No, we've lost. We're going to deploy again down the straight. This is strategy to hold off the Williams of Logan Sargent. He's got the speed this time. You can defend! Run! It's over. It's over. The dream is over. 5 laps to go. Poor Chair's caught up to the back of Tsunoda. We gave him the better strategy, and he's done well with it. I mean, I would tell the drivers to swap. Poor Chair is probably going to get past anyway, but 6 seconds to Sargent. We're not closing that gap down. We got to go full attack with Sargent. Let's go. Full attack, full push, full deployment. And we're going to tell Tsunoda to let him pass. I don't care, Yuki. I'm sorry, mate. We've screwed your race. But let your teammate pass. Make it easy. Don't fight him. And let him go. Sargent, you got 5 laps. No, there's no way. He has to pull in like 2 seconds a lap. We've bottled it. Verstappen wins the race. Piastri takes home P15. Poor Chair gets one on over on Tsunoda, but that's mainly due to us. And it's a P16 and a P17. We've bottled the sponsorship at the last moment. That was a huge million that we needed to come in, and we've bottled it. Verstappen takes one more step towards the Drivers' Championship. Same with Red Bull. Oh, no. Ferrari still holding on firm because I think, yeah, Sergio Perez letting him down. Down in 6th place. You can see Haas scoring points, Alpine. Good thing that none of the teams that we're fighting against scored any points. So Williams, McLaren, Alfa Romeo all stay the same. And you can't quite see it there, but we're in dead last with 4 points. So, yeah, we need to try and pick up a couple of points here and there. Otherwise, we're done. But look at that. Verstappen extending his lead over Leclerc. Sainz is falling out the picture as well. So really, it's between Verstappen and Leclerc. And Verstappen is looking somewhat unbeatable right about now. Tsunoda down there with the 4 points. No points for poor Chair, but it was a decent race from him today, to be fair. And we did actually get some points in the fastest pit stop, where we are currently 8th place. So I think you get some money for that. We are holding off Alfa Romeo. We'll take that. We got to get lucky. We've got to find a way. We need safety cars. We had that race in Zandvoort where we bottled it completely. That was our place to score points, and that's what propelled McLaren and Alfa Romeo ahead of us. Otherwise, we will be P8 fighting for a P7, because we were on to score like a P7 or a P8 with Yuki Tsunoda that race weekend. So if we get another race like that where points are on the cards, we have to take it. So we'll see you guys next time in Qatar. If you are enjoying this series, make sure go ahead, leave a like, subscribe. Give me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.